somebody's feet. So I got out of my vehicle and I raced over. I seen what appeared to be a young man, 13, 14 years old, because he was just so tiny. Laying on his back, he was tied to the bottom end of a pole. He was covered in blood. The only place he did not have any blood on him, on his face, was where he appeared to have been crying down his face. He was barely breathing, doing the best he could. I wanted to breathe for him, but I couldn't get his mouth open. His mouth it wouldn't open for me. His head was distorted, you know, it did not look normal. He was bound with a real thin white rope, extremely tight. Thumbs out in what we call a cuffing position. His shoes were missing. So I used my boot knife and I tried to slip between the rope and his wrists. I had to be extremely careful not to harm Matthew any further. I finally got the knife through there. I'm sorry. We rolled him over, and he quit breathing. Immediately, I put him back on his back, and that gave me enough of an adjustment, enough room to cut him free right there. So we placed him on a backboard, scooted him from underneath the fence, and then Rob drove him to Ivinson's emergency room. They showed me a picture. Days later, they showed me a picture. I would have never recognized him. Well, one of the things that happened when I got to the fence, it was just an overwhelming amount of blood. We had a real cheap sheriff at the time, and he bought us shit gloves, you know. You put them on, and they just keep breaking. So you figure, well, don't hesitate.
The thing I wasn't telling you before is that Reggie is my daughter.
A day and a half later, the hospital calls me, and they told me that Matthew had HIV. And they said you've been exposed, and you've had a bad exposure. Because I had cuts on my hands from building a lean-to for my llamas, and you just think, oh shoot, you know?
Do you want to talk about losing sleep?
So I says to the doctor, okay, well, what do I do? And he said, get up here. We started the ATZ drugs immediately.
Now, they told me that's a medication. If it's administered within 36 hours after you've been exposed, it can maybe stop you from getting the disease.
But that is a mean, nasty medicine. Mean. I've lost 10 pounds and most of my hair. Yeah.
And quite frankly, I wanted to lash out. Not at Matthew. Please understand, not one of us was mad at Matthew. But we maybe wanted to squeeze McKinney's head off. And I think about Henderson. And two absolutely human beings cause so much grief for so many people.
My parents, they both told me the same damn thing.
You're quitting this damn job. There's a right way, there's a wrong way, and then there's a Reggie's way.
They say I'm stubborn, but I just think I'm 39 years old. What are they gonna do? Spank me?
I just hope she doesn't go before me. I just couldn't handle that.
Oh, brother. Oh, man, she's going to be a really ugly confrontation. But then you started leading people in amazing grace. Hear us, Lord.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear.
6 months later, we returned to Laramie for the trial consequence, where we got to the Albany courthouse, Fred Phelps is all to do.
Murders happen every single night. This one is different, because the fags and the fag lovers are out here trying to make Matthew Shepard into a poster boy for the gay lifestyle.
But so, would you make us?
After she and Fred Phelps attended Matthew's funeral, well, you're tested every 3 months, so they drew the blood, did all the DNA work, and then, which was a week later, I found out I was negative for good.
I'll tell you, we were all on our knees saying Hail Marys. And what's the first thing she goes out and does?
I stuck my tongue right in my husband's mouth.
Oh boy.
And the force, we went out and we got shit-faced. Everybody hugged and cried. When I kissed everyone who walked through that door.
Gee.
What? I was just so happy, you know? And you think, yeah, I hope I did this service well. Almost a year to the day that Matthew Shepard died, the trial for our engagement was begun. This would be a death penalty case. During the trial, the prosecution had to take recording of his confession. Me and Bree hugged and cried, and we were just so thankful, you know. And then Mr. Shepard was crying, and then that had me bawling.
So we've lived and breathed for a year now, daily. This has been our case daily, and now it's over.
Maybe now we can quit being stuck, you know?